Hi, my name is Owen. I'm from Ireland, and I'm going to talk to you about my experience with PDA, which has helped me unimaginably, which I've been drinking, well, in total 7 months I've been drinking. So my story is that 10 years ago I ended up with very serious stomach problems. I was living in Brazil and started to feel twitches, wiggles in my stomach like a parasite. So I went to the doctor. I did some tests, a stool test, and he told me I had parasites and I have to take antibiotics. So he gave me flagyl and nitazoxanide for 30 days. So it made me very, very sick. And after the 30 days, my stomach was a mess. It was bloated. I just did not feel well. And I realized after that if I ate healthy foods like rice and fruit and eggs and potato and other things, I would just get sick. I would get a headache, I would get shivery, I would get panic attack, I would get insomnia. So I had this for months. So I went back, I moved home to Ireland because I couldn't work, and I started, going to natural doctors and researching what to do, and I did more tests and I discovered that I also have intestinal Candida and a bacterial problem called SIBO, SIBO. So I did some research and I realized what had happened is the strong antibiotics I took had killed all of my friendly beneficial bacteria in my intestines, and once that was killed, my defense was gone, and the fungus that we all have a little bit of are in our body, Candida, which is beneficial in small amounts. It just spread all over my intestines, and so did a bad bacteria called SIBO. So I was left with this problem, and also, a leaky gut. So I have like a weakness in my gut. So certain foods can give me problems as well with the leaky gut. Too much grains, things like that. So yeah, my whole intestine was a mess, and I had to start. I started with a GAPS diet, bone broth and meat, a little bit of meat, cooked vegetables. It's popular in Europe now. It helped me a little bit, but not 1%. It didn't help relieve the problem, but it helped me sleep a little bit better. So yeah, I started researching and taking all kinds of herbs in Europe and ordering all kinds of things from Amazon: peppermint oil, MMS, grapefruit seed extract, colloidal silver, wormwood, black walnut tincture, sometimes taking 3 herbs at the same time and mixing it up, but nothing ever improved at all. And then I took other antibiotics. One was called Nisticin for the Candida fungus. It didn't help, it made me worse. So for 10 years I've just been on a strict diet, literally cooked vegetables, meat, organic meat, and bone broth, because everything else, a tiny bit of quinoa, and everything else has been making me just sick. So I've just been on that diet for years and years and years. So in 2018 I was traveling in Baguio, and I was thinking maybe the faith healers can help me in Baguio. So I started going on Google and looking for healing, and PDA came up on the Google. So it says it cures cancer and many other problems, hepatitis B and C, and so it was very impressive, the things it said it treated. So I contacted them and they told me to come to Tarlac and try it out. So I came, and instantly it was amazing. As soon as I drank it, a lot of the brain fog that I've had for so many years and the tiredness, it disappeared a little bit, and I had more energy levels, more ability to focus, and I was sleeping better. So I took for 4 months the first time, and when I got back to Ireland and I ran out of my supply, I was worried that I'm not going to be able to eat a big variety anymore so while I was drinking it, I realized that I could eat fruit, as much fruit, rice, potato, egg as I wanted, as much meat as I wanted, as long as I had a cup of PDA. So when the PDA ran out, I realized that I could still eat all of these things again for the first time in 10 years without PDA. So suddenly I have this huge variety in my diet again, as much brown rice, potato, fruit as I want. So it was amazing. I was over the moon. So I decided in Ireland that I would come back and continue the treatment. So I came back in November 2019, and I've been drinking it for 3 months now. And it just feels like it's always improving. It's a slow process, and it feels like the beneficial bacteria population in my intestines are increasing, and the bad fungus, the bad bacteria levels are decreasing. So it's a slow process, but it's working, and I feel stronger every month. So yeah, I would say, if I was to say how much I've improved in 7 months, I would say 90% improvement in my intestines, just my digestion, everything has improved incredibly. So I'm just going to keep with the treatment until it's completely resolved. I don't know how long that will be, but yeah, so it's been an incredible, miraculous improvement in my life. So I would recommend it for anybody, and it seems to treat so many problems. I've had the flu a couple of times, and I take a cup of PDA and it's just gone instantly. So whether it can treat more, coronavirus, I would be confident. But yeah, so that's my story. Okay, thank you.